Danny Rarity here. Today we're going over the biggest storylines headed into Game 6 in Montreal against the Montreal Canadiens. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and today's commenter of the day is the Soaring Dividend. Thank you very much. And let's get into the video. So I wanted to go over the Matthew Fairburn article from this morning, like I usually do. And before I get into that, though, I want to go over this game impact sheet from the last game. So basically, what this does, it measures stuff like your expected goals for, the penalties you've drawn, your blocks and stuff, versus the opposite, the penalties that you incurred. Your expected goals against while on the ice, stuff like that. So as you can see, and it's all put together as in a stat called like game impact. There's like different like measurements and weights and blah blah blah, all that stuff. But basically, what you need to know is that our worst players in this game, or in the last game, were Tage, Rasmus Dahlin, and Peyton Krebs. Like, that can't happen. I recorded a whole video the other day of me crashing out yesterday that I didn't upload, which is why I didn't have an upload yesterday. I'm just like, I was crashing out, man. I mean, Tage, Peyton, and Dolls just are worst players, and then Tuck is right there too, Alex Tuck. So like that can't happen if we want to be successful in these playoffs. That can't happen. It's with Alex Tuck, I'm very conflicted because sometimes he has just incredible games. Even to start the last game, he looked really good, and he'll have great like defensive just stands, like where he's blocking shots and he's poke checking and he's he's pressuring and stuff, and he looks great. And his offense hasn't quite been there this game, this series. I think he is a lot more defensive focused this series, and his really good games have been more on the defensive end. But like, oof, man, like you can't do that. We need something, man. We need something. So that's what I wanted to go over first, is just how like your eyes do not deceive you. Our best players have been our worst players, and that has to change if we want to push this to 7 and then win in 7. So the next thing I want to go over, this is the Matthew Fairburn Athletic article, support journalism, link in the description. Please go view it yourself and support journalists, support all that stuff. This is a free to view article, so I'm not like bypassing any paywalls or anything to bring this to you. This is all free to view. Like I said, link in the description. Check it out yourself. I'm just going to go over the quick hits section because, I mean, this whole article is pretty cool in general, but the quick hits section is what we're going to focus on right now. So it says Ruff has another goalie decision to make. Turning back to Lyon would make sense, but Luukkonen wasn't the only problem. I agree. Luukkonen wasn't the only problem, but also he just looked bad. I mean, like, just a lot of rebounds. I mean, the two of the goals that he let in were just atrocious. I mean, just a puck that just like trickles through your arm, and then another just clean 5-hole just went right in. It's just like, come on, you can't do that. You like Luukkonen can't be Luukkonen in this playoffs, and that's a lot to ask because he's always been Luukkonen. Which sounds weird when I say it, but like, you know what I mean, right? Like, he has amazing moments, amazing athletic, speedy moments, and then he just lets in absolute stinkers. And in the playoffs, you can't do that. So like, I'm really on this like, Lyon should just have the net no matter what. I like, win or lose, I do not care. I want Alex Lyon in that net. Do not let UPL touch this net unless it's like a game 1 and that's it. Like just to like try to throw the other team off. That's like the only reason I can think of why I would want Luukkonen in right now. Like it has to be Lyon. It has to be Lyon. Number 2 here. Owen Power came in on Friday to get treatment after he twisted his leg, crashing into the boards. He finished the game and got an encouraging update. He's feeling pretty good, better than he thought he'd feel. And this as losing Power to be a significant blow to Buffalo's blue line. Absolutely If we lost Power, I don't even want to think about that, man. Power's been, I feel like Power's been really, really good this series. At the very least, he hasn't been making like egregious mistakes or anything like that. And he's been putting down some shots too. He's been looking nice in the ozone. So I'm so happy. It seems like Power's okay. That is a huge bullet missed right there. And then number three, we might be guessing on Lindy Ruff's choices as he chooses to skip morning skate. Timmins had a bad turnover. He broke up the first line a bit. Uh, but they're not skating this morning. They didn't skate yesterday. It's kind of said in the article. Ruff just wanted them to have like a mental break from the rink. So we may not even really know who that third line pair is. We might not know who's in goal until pretty much like 2 hours before the game, roughly, maybe something around there. But if I had to choose, I'm probably gonna try to go back to. Oh, it's really tough because I like the thing is that just Shen just cannot do minutes. So like I'm really thinking like I mean I would really do like Timmins and Metza. Like like that's where I'm at right now. Like but realistically I think it's probably gonna be Timmins Shen unless Stanley is not injured. That's probably what it's going to be, and then they're going to play Shen, 5 minutes a night. Just because Timmins has looked really good the whole rest of the series, but he just had that one gaff last night. But I still kind of trust him. He's been one of our better D men, and he's been an absolute minutes hog this entire game or this entire series. So I think it's hard. It's really hard to replace him on that fourth line because like who are you replacing him with? Like like a possibly injured Stanley. I mean, I would love to put Metza in at this point because, like, so far, every young player we put into the lineup has been really, really good. So, I mean, at this point, I'd be like, screw it, just put in Metza, just see what happens. Like, at the very least, I don't think he could be worse than Shen Stanley at like putting Kesselring. Screw it, dude. Put in Kesselring. I'm down for Kesselring. Like I feel like Kesselring probably couldn't even be worse. And like I didn't think he was noticeable though when he was in for that one game, which is honestly a good thing. You from especially from a third pair, you don't really want him to be noticeable. So I think that's a huge conversation to have. Is just who's going to be on defense. I would probably want like Metza Timmins if I had to choose, but I would really also be down to see Castle Ring again. So I mean, just something has to change. Like I said, you have to win a game six before you win a historic game seven. So let's keep that mindset. Bring the energy. The series is not over till it's over. I didn't hear no bell, but we're going to the Bell Center. Stay positive, Saberhood. Go Sabres. Go Sabres.